All right. This is interesting. I've never done a 2-part video. So part 2 of the Q&A. So I was like just talking to you guys, but it's a different day for y'all. So anyways, we're not gonna do an intro. This is part 2 of the Q&A. If you missed the last one, you can go watch it. But let's just hop right into the next questions. Biggest challenges, this is Hope.Snyder. Hey girl, what's up? She's in my transformation group with First Form. Biggest challenges to having a healthy lifestyle in college and how to overcome them. I would say for sure my biggest challenge was peer pressure. And not even peer pressure, just like the fact that a lot of your friends probably don't care as much as you, and they don't care to go out like 3 nights a week or 4 nights a week, or they don't care to eat candy and order pizza to the dorm literally every single night. That was definitely the hardest part for me, because like I wanted to be social and I wanted to meet people, and finding that balance was so hard. Sometimes it still is, because I love bad food. I love staying up late. I love going out. I like to have drinks. And so that still is. It's getting a lot better, because I'm definitely learning that I just gotta do what I wanna do. But I think how to overcome them is just prioritize, figure out, you know, in your head, missing a night means they're gonna think that you're weird and they're gonna be mad, like your friends, but they're not. People care about themselves, and you have to do what you want to do. So pick, you know, 1 night a week, 2 nights a week to go out with them, or pick 1 night a week that you are gonna indulge in the pizza with them, and then the other nights bring your own food, or, you know, tell them that you're gonna stay in. Like, they will be okay with it, I promise. And also just surround yourself with people, like meet people in the gym, meet people who go to church, who are doing things that align with you, that you can find friends who are going to support your goals and not like put you down for them. Like me and my friends, we love to go out, and they know that I'm gonna say no sometimes, and then I'm not gonna go out sometimes, and they're never ever mean about it. Like, they just know that's kind of me, and I'm not gonna go out a bunch because I just don't feel good whenever I do. So I would say that was definitely my biggest challenge, and you kind of just have to figure out what you want and do it, because literally, like I said, people care about themselves. So do what you want, and you cannot please everybody. And if you feel like you're missing out, you're not. You know, the same thing happens every single time. Going out is fun, but it gets very old. And the food thing, just kind of do what you want there. Enjoy yourself sometimes, but don't be afraid to like say no to stuff also, or like go and order something healthy, whatever. Yeah, so another thing would just be like keep healthy snacks in your dorm. Go over to like friends who have houses to cook and stuff, and like keep maybe prepped meals in your fridge. So hopefully that was helpful. Dream place to live, I don't know yet. Honestly, I love San Diego, but it's super expensive, so I would say that's going to be like way down the road whenever I can afford to live there. It's like insane. So I do love San Diego, but I don't know my dream place yet. I haven't really explored very many places, so we'll see. Best way to manage getting, oh, this is my girl Jessica. She's also in my challenge. Best way to manage getting cardio in when you're super busy. I would say this is all about prioritizing and knowing that it's probably not going to be fun, but it's for you and it's going to be worth it. So if you need to wake up 30 minutes earlier, do that. If you need to go on your way to work and shower at the gym, then go to work, do that. If you just need to wake up early and take your dogs outside for a long walk, or not long, whatever, like a quick walk, and then maybe whenever you're done, do some sprints down your street while you're at it, kind of thing. But just get it in where you can and really prioritize it. Make that the first thing that you plan in your day. Make that your nutrition and your workouts the first things that you plan, and then kind of just do everything else around it. So sometimes it's not easy. Like, waking up sucks to go to the gym sometimes until you get kind of the routine of it. Now I actually don't mind it, but it's kind of about prioritizing. And there are going to be some days when you actually don't have time, but if it's just that you don't want to wake up an hour early, then that's more about priorities, I would say. Yeah, so that's kind of that. And you can always just do like little circuits. Like I could do a circuit right here for 30 minutes that would literally kill me because I like never do cardio right now. So yeah, just keep in mind, like it doesn't have to be like on a treadmill or traditional cardio. How did you overcome the fear of seeing the scale go up after your eating disorder? So I really don't relate to my eating disorder anymore. So it's like, it's hard for me to answer these kind of questions because yes, that was me, but like I really don't relate to that person at all anymore. Like I relate in the fact that I was there, but I don't really have to overcome the eating disorder anymore. Like it is overcome, it is gone. I have learned so much, and I know like I know a lot more about how the body works, and I like love the process now. I'm like a little fitness nerd now. And so I would say it still can be hard though to see the scale go up, just because we all like associate numbers so much. But I just realized that numbers aren't everything, because I do weigh, honestly, maybe my eating disorder helped me because I do weigh 44 pounds more now than I did then, and I look way better. I finally have the muscle that I wanted, that I was trying to get by doing the opposite of what I was supposed to do. And just like knowing that the number means absolutely nothing. It could be muscle, it could be water, it could be inflammation. And like with this growing phase right now, like I'm growing and the numbers going up, but I'm going to cut after this. I'm like setting myself up for long-term success. So I would say that's kind of how I did that. How did you increase your social media following? So I would say I have posted every single day, minus like stages where I went a little MIA, for like literally 6 to 7 years. So consistency. I've put out a lot of free information, and like I always reply to people's messages. I always respond to like DMs and comments. So staying engaged, giving genuine like good information that's actually going to help people and not trying to make them pay for it all. And then posting daily, staying consistent. Because if you think about scrolling through your feed, if somebody sees you and then they don't see you for 3 days, they already forgot about you. Like there's so many other people on Instagram. So staying consistent with good content, not just like a selfie. Like if it is a selfie, that's fine, but like putting valuable information with it. So that's like my biggest tips. There's no secret, just stay consistent, provide value, help people. And also just don't get worried about the followers. Like genuine relationships are so much more valuable. Like I try to actually have like a conversation with the people who message me. And like if I can, sometimes I literally just have so many DMs that I do just answer the question. But I love like the interaction, and it's not all about the followers to me. Like you guys are so much more than followers to me. So also just remembering that that's not everything, and building those relationships and connections is all just as important. And it's gonna help you in the long run anyways. Tips. Oh, by the way, these are from Sarah Rollinger. There's like 4 questions. Tips for tracking macros when eating out at places with no nutrition data. First tip would be like if you just go get like poke or something, just like track like a cup of white rice, like a half cup of tuna or whatever you get on it, like track the things individually if it's easy to track like that. I would say at some restaurants, unless you're just like wanting to, you know, treat yourself a little bit, which is totally fine. 1 second, I'm running out of storage. There we go. But anyways, yeah, unless you're like wanting to treat yourself, like I said, which is totally fine. Maybe order stuff on the menu, like order it dry. So just like order chicken with like no oil, no butter, steamed veggies. And that's very, very easy to track. Just like eyeball the portion size. 4 ounces, like about the size of the palm of your hand kind of thing. So yeah, that is a good tip. And then also things like if you go to like a random pancake place, you could just track like an IHOP pancake that's kind of similar to it. And that's the amazing thing about flexible dieting. It's like you don't have to be exact all the time. So if you do guesstimate and it's like kind of wrong, it's like better to just be consistently close than to just not track and just eat everything that day because you couldn't track. Like, that is not the mindset you should have. Even if you go for a meal and you just don't want to track it, the mindset shouldn't be, okay, I'm not tracking so I can eat everything, and I need to eat everything that I haven't had in a long time. Like, no, just enjoy your meal. It's okay that it didn't get tracked. Like, it's just one meal, you know? So also remembering that, and yeah, so I would say, at like little chain restaurants, or not chain restaurants, like local restaurants, find a chain that has a food item similar to that. And also, I like to overestimate when I eat out because you just never know what they put in the stuff. So yeah, that's that. Thoughts on the set point theory. I assume that she's talking about the body set point theory. And my thoughts are that that's definitely a real thing. I think our bodies all have a set point where they're happy and where they can maintain where they're at. And I do think that you can also slightly change your body's set point, not to a large degree. I do think if you want to change it to a significant degree, you have to keep doing the things that you did to get there. Keep lifting heavy, keep your diet up. But I do think that if you like slowly increase your calories, get your metabolism up after it's been kind of metabolically adapted to low calories, and put on muscle, dense muscle that you've been working on for a long time, I think that can increase your body fat set point. But I do think there is a place where our bodies like to be, and so if you just kind of went to maintenance type of calories, maintenance type of workouts, your body would adjust back to that. And like I said, I think that you can change it a little bit based on increasing your metabolic adaptations and just building muscle that you can maintain. But I definitely think the set point theory is a real thing, because I think that our bodies have a place where they like to be. Like, I am eating so much freaking food right now, and I don't want to be eating this much. If I ate like what I wanted to eat right now, I think my body would go back to the place where it likes to be, where it likes to maintain. So yeah, assuming that you were talking about body fat set point theory, that's what I think about it. Do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't. How will you spend Christmas? I'm spending Christmas at home. We go to Pennsylvania to see my grandma every other year, but this year is home, so in Arkansas, and we will be doing it at my house. My whole family will like spend the night and all that fun stuff. Have lots of, I'm so excited for the food, you guys. I get like all my favorite little treats on Christmas. So I'm really excited for that. And then we do like cinnamon rolls in the morning and like all open our gifts and whatever. And we have, I think, one kid left that believes in Santa. That's really sad. But my cousin just had a baby. She's like literally a newborn, so that'll be super exciting too. I love newborns. Which body part do you like training the most? Definitely glutes, 100%. And I love back actually, but I think glutes are by far my favorite, because honestly I'm different. I feel like most people's quads take over all their exercises, but my glutes take over most of mine. So I enjoy training them. Who are my favorite YouTubers right now? So I go through little stages and I have a lot more than I'm probably gonna say, but Paige Riley, I love her. I think she's super real all the time and just like chill, and like she is more like my personality. Like I feel like I'm not a very outgoing, like super excited YouTuber all the time, so I can relate to her, I feel like. And that's like no offense at all. I just really like her chill personality. So Paige. Paul Ravella, just like love his content. Like I seriously like take notes on it because I'm such a fitness nerd, but he's amazing. I like Lane Norton's stuff, so Bio Lane. It's more of like a science nerd kind of thing too. Chrissy Sila, I don't remember how to say her last name, but I love Chrissy. That's kind of who I'm watching right now. And then I'll watch like random ones occasionally from other people, but those have been my favorite lately. If you just, this is, Cop and Andra, like A-N-D-R. If just eat one type of meal during the day, what would it be? Like if I had to pick one meal that was my favorite, I think it would just be, if it was a normal day, like the foods I eat, it would be my egg white oatmeal in the morning, I think. Yeah. Or my mug cake at night. I don't know. But if it's like a food, like my favorite cheat food kind of thing, I hate that term, but yeah, y'all know what I mean. I think it would be so hard. Either a burger and sweet potato fries with like a Moscow Mule, or like pizza and wine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Last question. I feel like it's kind of sassy, and I like just saw it because I went to make sure there were no more and this got added. Aren't you worried about your liver or your kidney with all the stuff you're taking every day? So first of all, just a quick little science lesson about what your liver and kidney are there for. God literally put them in our bodies to help detoxify our bodies. That's like literally what they do. So that's the first thing. Number two, all the stuff I'm taking, I take greens and microfactor in the morning and a fish oil, which are like all natural, non-GMO, actually very, very beneficial for my body and its health. Sorry, I'm not trying to be like super defensive here because I actually don't care about these sassy comments. I just think it's funny sometimes that people like have to be like that. But anyways, yeah, so I would say those are like my top ones that I take, and what I recommend to people first when they ask me are my greens, a fish oil, and microfactor. And those three are all actually super beneficial and like help my kidneys and liver function at their best. So that's the first thing. And I would say like my other stuff that I don't take an excessive amount. I mean, I take hair, skin, and nails, which is another like natural supplement. I take a sleep thing, which is also natural. And then the other things that I take are a post-workout shake. I use level 1 for like a meal replacement, like my mug cakes and stuff. And then occasionally I'll take pre-workout. And that's really all I take. So I think that my livers and my kidney can 100% handle that. But thank you, sir. And if that was a serious question, I'm sorry. I just feel like some people try to be rude. So yeah, that's kind of that. I think that was all my questions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I feel like I'm losing my voice. I never talk this long. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see more of. I think I said this in my last video, but if there's like anything like more try-ons, because I know that workout try-on got a lot of good reviews, a lot of freaking gross reviews too. So ew to those of you who did that. I blocked you and reported you. But yeah, so comment below anything that you guys would want to see, and give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe below to support me. And I love y'all and hope you enjoyed this. I've said that like 100 times. Have a great day or night or whatever it is. I will see you in the next one.